Hello everybody and welcome to In My Mug episode 219 on Monday the 21st of January 2013. I am your host Stephen Layton and today I am here, but I'm not here. But I recorded this 2 weeks ago, but I recorded the tasting, I don't know, I'm confused. I've been away, I'm back, yeah. I'm travelling, I'm recording the first bit so I can do all the editing for that before I go and dropping the map bit and all those things. And then I'll do the tasting while I'm in Costa Rica, which should give me a little bit of a head start. No news this week because obviously there's no news because I'm doing this in the past. So we're going to go straight to 20 seconds on. And this time it's on Costa Rica. Let's do this. On the marks, get set, gone. Costa Rica, or officially the Republic of Costa Rica, is a country in Central America bordered by Nicaragua to the north, Panama to the southeast, Pacific Ocean to the west, Caribbean Sea to the east. And yeah, Costa Rica constitutionally abolished its army permanently in 1949. It was one of the few countries not to actually have its own army. 20 seconds on. I didn't get to tell you about, you would think that coffee is like the major export from Costa Rica, but 20% of its exports and 5% of the country's gross domestic profit, is it GDP? I forget what it is, Intel. They make most chips for computers and stuff like that. And yeah, I was amazed by that. 20% of all exports from that country are Intel. 20%. And 5% of the whole of the gross national turnover, GDP. Yeah, and coffee is only its third biggest export, which again, shocked me. So I am going to Costa Rica on this trip. I'm there, I'm actually uploading this, I think, from Costa Rica, or maybe home. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going because I went a couple of years ago, but I haven't been for a little while. So we should get into the coffee. Coffee's name is Costa Rica Finca Don Mayo Bella Vista, and it's a long name. So I'm going to explain the name to you. First of all, Don Mayo is the name of the micro mill, the mill where the coffee is milled. So it's different the way things happen in Costa Rica. The farm is called Finca Bella Vista. So that is very, very close to the mill and is owned by Hector Bonilla and his family. So they take the coffee to the mill and they mill it there. So you may see other coffee roasters that have got a Don Mayo blah, or whatever, but we buy the Bella Vista. And we bought it for, this is our second year? I think it's the second year. It was from my trip I went 2 years ago, so it is the second year. It's located at an altitude of 1,900 metres and is in the Tarrazú region. It's an absolutely beautiful farm, very well kept. Hector really looks after the place, but the place I was most impressed with was the mill, because the mill just do an awesome job. They are always winning, like being in the Cup of Excellence kind of finals, but they actually won in 2009 with Bella Vista as well, and really exciting. Tarrazú for a long time was the region. So this is a region that like everybody bought, and it would fetch a high price just because of its name. And then it sat on its laurels a little bit, and things like Naranjo and places like that started to really raise their game. So the Western Corridor places really started to improve their quality, and Tarrazú started to kind of slip down. And this is the first time I've found a Tarrazú well, it's not the first time but it's first in a long time that I've found something I really love. Over the centrals and the central valleys and the Naranjos and stuff like that. I really think they've raised the game and done a super job on it, and it's a really cool coffee. So yeah, I think we should go to the map bit and find out exactly where in Tarrazú this place is.
It's the map bit, no expense spent. It's the map bit.
Come and impart your knowledge.
Roland's Daft Fact of the Week.
Coffee production in Costa Rica is made much harder because of the high wage costs of the area. Most of the coffee is picked by Nicaraguan immigrant workers during the harvest season rather than Costa Ricans.
Roland's Daft Fact of the Week.
That boy, he talk a lot of sense. It's true that because of the places like Intel that I was talking about earlier offer much higher wages. Nobody wants to work in the fields picking coffee, so there's a huge influx. Nicaragua will pick their coffee and then they'll move into Costa Rica and start picking their coffee there, which I thought was really amazing. Yes, it is time for me to wrap you. Sorry, I'm completely... This is doing 2 on the trot. It's not good for me. I normally have lots of time to think about them. I'm normally really well planned and all the rest of it. I do have some notes to talk about before I pack up. I wanted to say a very, very happy birthday to John Meredith. John is a big In My Mug subscriber and watcher and watches all of these. And Steve Wakely has set you up for me to wish you a very, very happy birthday. So, yes, thank you both for watching, guys, and I hope your birthday is full of amazingness and wonderfulness. So I'm going to whap you on pause now. I'm going to go and get in an aeroplane tomorrow, travel around El Salvador and Guatemala for a few days, go to Costa Rica, and hopefully try and make this coffee in Costa Rica, because I think that would be pretty cool. And I'll be back with you in just a moment. And I'm back. Like the magic of the internet made me come across the sea into Costa Rica. And I'm at Don Mayo, which I explained to you earlier. Don Mayo is the mill, the farm is Bella Vista. So, and these are the amazing people that own Don Mayo and own Bella Vista. So, say hi to the has-been people at home. I am completely embarrassed by doing this in front of people because I'm normally hidden away in my little hut at the has-been towers, but it's really cool that I've got the people that grew the coffee here with me. It's amazing. So I'm going to dive in and try it, so let's go in. So made with the hand grinder. I brought the cantons with me, as I always do when I'm travelling. Now this coffee for me is a great example of what Costa Rica coffee can be. So it's sweet because it has a beautiful honey sweetness that goes with it. You're famous. There's at least 3 people watching this. Famous. It's sweet. It has a honey-like mouthfeel to it that's really silky. It covers the tongue. It is a beautiful brewed coffee, but as espresso, it works super well as well, doesn't it? As espresso, because you've been practicing for the barista championships.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
So it is like really sweet, sticky. It has a beautiful floral edge to it as well. You kind of taste, there's a lot of flowers going on in there, and it's just a delicious coffee, as I'm sure you're all sitting at home drinking it and agreeing. Listen guys, I'm not going to make you sit here and feel uncomfortable anymore. Thank you very much for this. Thank you very much for watching. It's probably the weirdest In My Mug we've ever done, but don't forget, life is too short. Bad coffee. Bye. Adios. See, I'm doing the Spanish thing now.